Hi, my name's Katrina, and my idea for the rebuild of the central business district is I totally agree with Mary Devine, who was speaking just earlier, that the focus should be on business. We have a lot of tourists coming to Christchurch, and I envisage one enclosed shopping mall with Valentine's as central, with unique shops, very much like Pacific Fair in the Gold Coast, where it is enclosed, it has water fountains, open areas, eateries, and the other shops need to be very unique and different from the suburbs for people who wanted to go there. I think also too they should have ample parking along with buses and biking. The majority of people, especially with our climate in winter, a lot of people, elderly, young families, like to drive straight to the shopping complex and have their car there for obvious reasons. We have a lot of tourists at the moment that come to Christchurch that money to burn in their pockets and nothing to spend. They go to our art gallery, which is free, botanical gardens, which is free, museum, you name it. We need to have a draw card for entertainment for the tourists that have accommodation in the central city. For example, maybe shows like overseas where you go along to eat, and maybe one particular one where there's showing our culture, kind of like Billy T. James used to do a few shows of how the Europeans came to New Zealand and explaining our history to the tourists, and then later on they'd like to see the haka and the singing, the poise, and native costume, that sort of thing. Other shows where there's entertainments, comics, dancing, along with eating. For those, we're known as a country of sheep and farms. Maybe in the old sale yards have a sort of like a mini type farm, like they have at Ferrymead. They have the trains, and have sheep there, farmers shearing cows and milking, and say shops for people to buy the products, wool, clothing, and touch and feel. So that's basically that for the entertainment. For those who wish to live in the city, obviously, timber, natural, single level places. One thing with Christchurch losing all their chimneys, I don't want to see, like we have, with the heat pump compressor plonked on the front of the building, which is, to me, visual pollution. They need to make it maybe a law, or to gain consent that for heating, for heat pumps, they have to spend a bit extra money and have it down the side or in the roof, but not plonked on the front like many of the suburbs have now. And also, I'll finish, but I don't think there should be any more educational facilities in central Christchurch, bearing in mind that, it is business and we want people to spend money. We've already got Polytech and other educational institutions. A lot of the overseas students have prepaid their education, and so they're poor students, so they don't spend any money. They can't afford to spend any money in the central city, so our focus should be on tourism and local people, so we've got somewhere to go. So that's fine. Thank you.